engage. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear.
Access granted.
Greetings, listeners, and welcome to another edition of WDWLTV.
Somebody call security.
Oh, man, you get on my nerves, something fierce. You're about as bad as the cats. Oh, he left. I had a guest. He left. All righty. Be nice if my sound effects worked when I wanted them to.
Viewer discretion is advised.
And a little update here. That's not the update we want. That was interesting. That's not even on my list. Now, let's get started. Greetings, and it's going to be a little update, but I still hate automotive engineers. I started this morning where I left off last night, and as soon as I got the cramp in my hand again and got my arm stuck again. Look at them boo-boos today, huh? Isn't that cute? I decided to take a little break. And came in and looked up on YouTube thermostat replacements for 3.4 Chevy V6. I watched about 6, and we had one guy coming up from underneath with an extension bar about 3 feet long. And then another one where guy was doing the same thing I was, but he had a buddy with a crowbar that was holding the wrench onto the bolt so that it wouldn't slip off. So I decided go back out and study the situation, looked it over, took my good trusty wrench, went back in, got another damn cramp in my hand. So there were like 3 more YouTube videos that I hadn't watched. Watched the first one and nothing I could do. Watched the second one. That one didn't help. I watched the third one.
Bingo!
The throttle body and intake are not one whole unit. I went out, did exactly what he told me to do in the video. Unbolted the throttle body, moved the wiring out of the way. Oh my goodness. All kinds of room. And the blaster loosened the bolt. It worked. Bolt came right out. And the thermostat was shot. It was stuck. Matter of fact, I put my torch on it to heat the little, there's a little like mercury-filled device at the bottom, a capsule that the hot water runs on, and then it'll open and close the thermostat. That's what it was. Just finished. We are A-OK. Unbelievable.
Hooray!
I could have done backflips. Amazing. Of course, now I have another problem. Now the girls spent a fortune for a stainless steel exhaust system. As a matter of fact, the exhaust system on this van is worth more than the van. Well, when they welded the two pipes together, they didn't sleeve them. They just butted them up. Well, part of the weld fell off. So now I have a noisy exhaust. But I'll take that any day. That's an easy fix. I just wanted to throw in a little update because, between yesterday and today, I was just out there and nothing. Since it's 5 o'clock and being out there working on the van, no news updates today. We'll do something tomorrow. Something on the light side. Because I'm feeling good. And I'll even have my official, I'll even put on the tie. You won't be able to see too much of it. I'll pull the beard aside. I'll do one of these. I have my defunct ATA on. But yeah, I'll dress up tomorrow. I'll have a fancy shirt and tie on. It's Sunday. I remember back in the day, everybody used to dress up on Sunday. My grandfather looked good in his 3-piece suit. He looked like a gangster. And of course, women wore dresses all the time, even doing housework back in the day. And men always wore hats. Back in the 50s, it was before the 50s, but I remember men always wore hats. Matter of fact, on Sunday, if I was at my grandparents' house, I could not turn on the TV or the radio before noon. I don't know what noon had to do with anything, but I couldn't turn the TV on before noon. Because I remember one day I went over and I turned the radio on, and my grandmother come in and smacked me with a wooden spoon on my hand. And she goes, "It's 11 o'clock. No radio until after 12. If this was an item that was prominent when you were growing up with your grandparents, let me know, because I would like to know where this, you can't turn a TV or a radio on before noon on some, if it was just something that my grandparents invented, or if it was something that, you grew up with. I'd love to hear it, because I've mentioned it to a few of my friends and they were like, nah, my grandparents weren't like that. Now, one more thing before I go. I know you're tired of hearing from me. One more thing.
Danger, danger, danger.
Not really. There was something in the beginning that I forgot to tell everybody. And I would appreciate if you would do it. When you're watching this, down in one of the corners on your YouTube, you'll see a red box that says subscribe. Can you please click the box and subscribe? Because it will up my viewership on my analytics page and make me look a little better. So if you hit subscribe, I would really, really appreciate it. Of course, oh, now my phone's out. Come on. Oh boy, it's going to be one of them days today, I can see. So, I'm a happy person. The van is fixed. And if you would subscribe, you would really make my day.
That's it. I'm through.
From the happy crab ass golden microphone of WDWLTV, I'm going to sign off for now. And tomorrow I'll be wearing my fancy shirt and a tie.
Access denied.
That's it. They're throwing me off the air. Enjoy your Saturday. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.